नमस्ते गुरुजी।
नमस्ते जयकुमार जी।
नमस्ते प्रसाद। ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः। Okay. From 36. Arjuna uvacha
अर्जुन उवाच
स्थाने हृषीकेश तव प्रकीर्त्या
स्थाने ऋषिकेश तव प्रकीर्त्या
जगत्प्रहृष्यत्यनुरज्यते च
जगत्प्रहर्ष्यत्यनुरज्यते च
रक्षांसि भीतानि दिशो द्रवन्ति
रक्षांसि भीतानि दिशो द्रवन्ति
सर्वे नमस्यन्ति च सिद्धसङ्घाः
सर्वे नमस्यन्ति च सिद्धसङ्घाः
कस्माच्च तेन न मेरन्महात्मन्
कस्माश्च तेन न मेरन्महात्मन्
गरीयसे ब्रह्मणोऽप्यादिकर्त्रे
गरीयसे ब्रह्मणोऽप्यादिकर्ते
अनन्तदेवेश जगन्निवास
अनन्तदेवेश जगन्निवास
त्वमक्षरं सदसत्तत्परं यत्
त्वमक्षरं सदसत्परं यत्
त्वमादिदेवः पुरुषः पुराणः
त्वमादिदेवः पुरुषः पुराणः
त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परन्निधानम्
त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानम्
वेत्तासि वेद्यं च परं च धाम
वेत्तासि वेद्यं च परं च धाम
त्वया ततं विश्वमनन्तरूप
त्वया ततं विश्वमनन्तरूप
वायुर्यमोऽग्निर्वरुणः शशाङ्कः
वायुर्यमोऽग्निर्वरुणः शशाङ्कः
प्रजापतिस्त्वं प्रपितामहश्च
प्रजापतिस्त्वं प्रपितामहश्च
नमो नमस्तेऽस्तु सहस्रकृत्वः
नमो नमस्तेऽस्तु सहस्रकृत्वः
पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते
पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते
नमः पुरस्तादथ पृष्ठतस्ते
नमः पुरस्तादथ पृष्ठतस्ते
नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वत एव सर्व
नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वत एव सर्व
अनन्तवीर्यामितविक्रमस्त्वम्
अनन्तवीर्यामितविक्रमस्त्वम्
सर्वं समाप्नोषि ततोऽसि सर्वः
सर्वं समाप्नोषि ततोऽसि सर्वः.
We completed till 39, I think. We need to resume from number 40. So Arjuna's attitude is transitioning. It started with Ascharya, then Bhaya, fear, then now it's Bhakti, Namaskar. You saw the last shloka. Namo namastestu sahasra kritvaha punascha bhuyopi namo namaste. So 1,000 times I do namaskara to you. Like that he says. And again in 40, as though that namaskara is not enough, because he is now so, he recognizes the vision, who Krishna is, the real Krishna who is, not some guy who's wearing a crown and a peacock feather on his head. That's not the Krishna. I thought that was the only Krishna, but Krishna is more than that. And so Namah Purastad Atha Prushtataste. Purastad. Purastad literal meaning is in front. I do namaskara standing in front of him. And Shankaracharya says Purvasyam Dishi. Shankaracharya is stretching our imagination. He says from the east. Okay. The east, he says. Because our temples are all like that, north, east, south, west. And because now directions also really have no meaning. And because Sarvaha is going to sail again. And so Shankaracharya is using that attitudes we have, east, west, like that. So here he says east. Prastad, he says east. Swami says east or front. So salutations to you in front. Means to the front, to your front. And then Prishtataha te Prishtataha, your back also. Your back, because really speaking, I don't know which is front, I don't know which is back. So front and back means covers the whole thing. And then he changes his language. Namostu te sarvata eva. Then he says, I think he recognizes front and back, this is a meaningless thing. And so better to say sarvataha eva. Namaha astu te. Te means to you. Namaha tu. Namaha, when the word Namaha governs Chaturthi in Sanskrit students. So fourth case. Namaha means always fourth case. There can't be any other case. And therefore te must be Chaturthi. Namaha astu te sarvataha eva. Sarvataha, from all sides. Sarvataha. When it is flooding, we say sarvataha jalam agacchati. From all sides, water is coming. So like that, sarvataha. And earlier also he said, I think 20th shloka. Look at 20th shloka. Dhyava prithivyor idamantaram hi vyaptam tvayaikena dishascha sarva. Dishascha sarva. We saw that from all directions. So all directions are pervaded by you. Like that he says. So same thing here also. Sarvataha eva namaha astute. Then he calls him. Krishna gets a new name. And what is his name? Sarva. Hey Sarva. That Sarva is Sambodhana. Okay, Sambodhana. You are everything. You are everything. And here Swamiji reminds us about the Panchabhuta Kshetra. Everything means Panchabhuta. The whole, our model of the world is Panchabhuta model of the world. And so, So to remind us that the whole world is pervaded by Bhagavan, we have this Panchabhuta Kshetram. So Akashaha, Chidambaram, and then Vayu, Kalahasti, and Agni, Tiruvannamalai, water, Apaha, Tiruvannaikaval. So very interesting. Prithvi, Kanchipuram, okay, Kambareshwaram. So like this, we have names. Kilandeshwari, there in Tiruvannaikaval. So this is too mind-boggling it is. And they have actually said, if you don't have to go anywhere to see God because God is everywhere. So that vision, initially we need to go to temples initially. And then until that Vishwarupa Darshanam comes, then I am always, that vision is always there with me. Bhagavan's is always there. In every sound I hear, I see Bhagavan. In everything I see, I am in awe. I'm in awe. So, He Sarva. Then further, Tvam, Ananta Virya Amita Vikramaha. One word it is, one word. Ananta Virya Amita Vikramaha. You're somebody who has Ananta Virya, courage. Infinite courage you have. One who has infinite courage. Power, courage, better, power is better. Power. And then what? Amita Vikramaha. Amita also means, Amita means immeasurable. Mitam. Mitam is measurable. Measured is called mitam. Correct? Mita book. There is a Subhashitam. Koruk, koruk, koruk. Kita book, mita book. Something like that. There is a little, somebody is sitting, somebody is there under a tree, and then the bird is asking him, koruk, koruk, koruk. Saying, who is a guy who's a wise person? Bird is asking this man. And the man responds, Hita book. One who is helpful to others. Mita book. Mita book means one who is balanced in everything. Mitam, measured. In eating, he is measured. In talking, he is measured, balanced. Like that, there is a thing that comes to my mind. So that Mita, here it is Amita. Amita means no measure. No measure. Your Vikrama, your courage cannot be measured. Immeasurable means infinite. Okay, Ananta Virya Amita Vikramastvam Sarvam Samapnoshi. Sarvam Samapnoshi. All pervasive. Apnoshi. Here Apnoshi means you pervade everything. Sarvam. You pervade everything. That is why Bhagavan is called Vishnu. Vish means to pervade everything. Okay. We think Vishnu is sitting in Vaikuntha, but the meaning of the word Vishnu is Veveshti iti Vishnu. One who pervades all is called Vishnu. And so, Sarvam, you are somebody who pervades everything. And therefore, we ask the question to the wave, hey wave, how long do you have to travel in order to reach the ocean? How many miles do you have to travel? The ocean better wake up, study some Bhagavad Gita, and then say, my God, I am in the ocean. In fact, I am in the ocean. If I say I am wave, I am in the ocean. If I say I am water, then ocean also is going to say I am water. Therefore, ocean says I am water. I say I am water. Therefore, I am the ocean. I am the ocean. I am everything. I pervade the ocean. I pervade the whole world. And therefore, Tvam Sarvam Samapnoshi. And there is no waiting. There's no waiting period. Sometimes they have this waiting period. You add somebody into the bank to transfer, NEFT. You have to pay the money, you bought some books and then you have to pay so many rupees. And so you have to add them into the thing. Once you add their bank account, it says you have to wait for some time. before you transfer money. You thought the job is over. Just before you click the submit button, it says you have to wait for 30 minutes. So I suppose it's meaningful. They want to prevent some quick, hacking and all that, I suppose. But the waiting period. Here, there is no waiting period. Waiting period nahi hai. Father says, I want to drive. The son is itching to drive a car. And father says, you're not old enough. Just wait 2 more years. Only 2 more years you have to wait. The guy is just saying, 2 more years, Dad? When will it be? How long should I wait for 2 more years to go? You have to wait only 2 more years to wait for 2 more years. Okay. So, tatosi sarvaha. Tataha asi sarvaha. Arjuna is just, it's like you see something magnificent. You have to keep on saying magnificent, awesome, wonderful, too good. You have to keep on saying, the same, you can't use the same word also, awesome, awesome, awesome. You can't say that also. Because you know some different words. That's too good. You must also see it. Like that we say, So like that here, tatosi sarvaha. Therefore, tataha means therefore. Therefore, you are sarva. You are everything. You are everything. This mother took the boy to the jewelry shop and they enter this jewelry shop. It's all shining. And they enter and just hardly 3 years old, 4-year-old boy. And they enter. And then this boy looks around like this. He says, Mom, everything is gold here. And this mom is thinking, my God, I've been attending Guruji's classes for the last 3-4 years. Guruji has been telling the same thing. This boy has said the same thing without attending it. So yeah, everything is gold. And therefore, you can say gold pervades all ornaments. You can say, or you can go one step ahead. You can say gold is everything. Gold is in the form of everything. Gold appears as everything. Gold appears as an ornament. Everything is gold. Where is the second thing? Dvitiyam na vidyate. Advaitam. So, tataha asi sarvaha. You are everything. Which means there is nothing there separate from you. You are everything. You can't say there are so many jivas and then you are also there. You can't say that. That is Dvaita. Initially, that's how it is. But later on, you are everything. Tvam asi sarvaha. Okay, let's translate. See, these are all. This is innocuous shlokas. Simply is praising and all. But so much Vedanta is there in these shlokas, is it not? That's why it is called a Panchamo Vedaha. It is not a story. It's not a Bhagavad Gita is not a story. It is not a Varnanam of all this Chiro Dhanmat Pradeshe Shuchimani Vilasat Saikate Mauktikanam. That's all description of Vaikuntha. So we move away from all that. Therefore, Tatosi Sarvaha. Therefore, there is no question of going anywhere. You are everything. I am the ocean. I am the whole. I am the whole world. So anyway, that's let's translate this shloka. Salutations to you in the front. Salutations to you in the front. Within brackets, in the east. Comma. Then salutations to you at the back. That word atha means then. Further, that's what it means. Then salutations to you at the back. Then brackets, in the west. So when we do Sandhyavandana, we have this mantra. Every time we do this. Prachyai dishe namaha, dakshinayai dishe namaha, udichyai dishe namaha, pratichyai dishe namaha, urdhvaya namaha, adharaya namaha. We do like this. We show the hand like this. Prachyai dishe namaha. Namaskar to you who is the east. Who is the eastern direction? You are the eastern direction. You are not in the east, nahi. You are east. Dakshinayai dishe namaha. You are the south. Udichyai dishe namaha. You are the west. Pratichyai dishe namaha. You are the north. Huh? Urdhvaya namaha. Adharaya namaha. Antarikshaya namaha. Bhumyai namaha. Brahmane namaha. This is it. We keep doing it. We have to turn around like this. If you watch these people, you will see them turning around and doing this. So they're showing that to all directions. So, Tosi Sarvaha Eva. So, indeed, salutations to you in all directions. O, the one who is everything. Full stop. O, the one who is everything. Full stop. Salutations to you in the front, in the east, then salutations to you at the back, in the west. Indeed, salutations to you in all directions. O, the one who is everything. Full stop. You are the one of infinite strength. And infinite prowess. And infinite prowess. Prowess. And you completely pervade everything. Full stop. Therefore, you are everything. You see, look at this. You pervade everything, therefore you are everything. Gold pervades ornaments, therefore there is only gold. That's the idea. Satya. Vision goes towards Satya. Okay. So the last sentence was what? You are the one of infinite strength and infinite prowess, and you completely pervade everything. Full stop. Therefore, you are everything. Okay, next one. Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam.
सखेति मत्वा प्रसभं यदुक्तम्
He Krishna, He Yadava, He Sakheti.
हे कृष्ण हे यादव हे सखेति
Ajanata Mahimanam Tavedam.
अजानता महिमानं तवेदम्
Maya Pramadat Pranayena Vapi.
मया प्रमादात् प्रणयेन वापि
Sakheti Matva Prasabham Yaduktam.
सखेति मत्वा प्रसभं यदुक्तम्
He Krishna, He Yadava, He Sakheti.
हे कृष्ण हे यादव हे सखेति
Ajanata Mahimanam Tavedam.
अजानता महिमानं तवेदम्
Maya Pramadat Pranayena Vapi.
मया प्रमादात् प्रणयेन वापि
So now Arjuna is apologizing. He's saying, this is who you are. But then you know what? I told you, I treated you as though you are another person, in our family, another friend. Hey Saka. Sakheti matva. Saka means friend. In Sanskrit, Sakha is not feminine gender, it is masculine gender. Okay, Sakha, very interesting. So, feminine means Sakhi. Mama Sakhi means my friend, a lady telling my friend. And Sakha means Mitram. Sakha means Mitram is this thing. Very interesting. Mitram is Napumsakam, neutral gender. Sakha is masculine and Sakhi is feminine. So, Sakha iti matva. Considering you as a friend, Sakha iti matva, prasabam yad uktam. Yad uktam. Yad, that uktam, which was told by me. And what was told by me? Prasabham. Prasabham. Prasabham, if you hear something rings a bell, right? Huh? Prasabham. Prasabham manaha. Somewhere we saw that. Yatato hyapi kaunteya purushasya vipaschitaha indriyani pramathini haranti prasabham manaha. Like that, we saw in the second chapter. In chapter, it says, Yatato hyapi kaunte, hey kaunteya vipaschitaha, even though there is a wise person, yatataha api, who is also working towards moksha. Okay. And ragadvesho vyavastita and all, he knows, she knows. Till Indriyani Pramatini, these sense organs are not ordinary. Pramatini, they are strong. They are powerful. Indriyani Pramatini Haranti Prasabham Manaha. Manaha, that mind, the sense organs just drag the mind forcefully. Prasabham means forcefully. There we saw. Okay. So even the so-called studying people, Vedanta people, have to be very careful. That is what it says. There he said. And so here that same prasabham, I was rude. Forcefully here means what? I was rude. I was irreverential. I was disrespectful. Prasabham. Okay. And then what did I do? I said things like, hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Sakhe, hey Sakhe, should be Sakhe, hey Sakhe, hey Sakhe, means oh friend, oh Yadava, Yadava. Hey, see the word hey also is very important in this mantra. Hey, hey means like equals, when we are equals. Are, you say are, that are, hey is are in Hindi. Vada, Voda, in Tamil we say, equals. Vada. Are, khana kha liya? Bhuk nahi lagi tumko? So like that, are. So that are it is. Are Krishna, are Yadava, are Sakha, iti. This is how I said. These are the words I used. He is suddenly recalling all the past. And so, and Sakha. There is a good friend, Alan Kellogg, and he's done wonders. Look up his website, upasanayoga.org or com, I forget. Upasana Yoga. He's Swami's student. He has collected all our shastrams and put it in his website. And with meanings, with Shankara Bhashyam and everything is there. So I go there very often to look up stuff. Okay. And all the Mula Padarthas are all highlighted, everything. It's very beautiful. In fact, I use his website quite a bit. And so he says, he translates Sakha as buddy. Buddy. Hey, buddy. Very nice. I found it to be very, very. See, he's communicating to his audience. His audience is a Western audience. And so, hey, buddy. Buddy you call only a good friend, you call a buddy. But this buddy. And so, ek sakheti ajanata mahimanam tava idam. Tava idam. Yeah, Aruna, correct. Tava idam mahimanam ajanata. Tava mahimanam. I didn't know your mahima. Your greatness, I didn't know. I didn't know. Ajanata, ajanat. Ajanat Shatru, Shatru Pratyaya. Not knowing your Mahima, by me who did not know your Mahima, okay, your Mahima, your greatness, your glory, I didn't know. And not knowing like that, Mahima. So Mahima, you've heard, all of you have heard the word Mahima. So that is Nakaranta Pullika, Mahimancha, like Atman, Nakaranta Pullika. So Mahima, Mahimano, Mahimanaha. Mahimanam, Mahimano, Mahimna. Okay, like that it goes. Okay. So Ajanata, not knowing your Mahima. Maya Pramadat Pranayena Vapi. Maya Pramadat. Maya, by me, all these words were said. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, etc. By me only it was said. And in what way it was said? Pramadat. Pramadat. Pramada. Okay, carelessly, irreverentially. Pramada. Pramada in Tamil. In Tamil, if you say Pramada, it means only one thing, one and only one thing. It means Pramadam. Pramadam means great, fantastic, too good. That's the meaning of Pramada. In Sanskrit, it is the opposite meaning, not great. Okay, not fantastic, poor. That is the meaning of Pramada. So here, in that meaning only he uses. So, like we tell, two opposite meanings are there. Like Modi ji is there. And most people say he's Pramadam, means he's great. And some people from the opposite party, they say he's also Pramadam. Why? He's careless, he's useless, that kind of Pramadam. So one word, two meanings are there. So Pramadat, not that he was rude, Arjuna, but between equals, I took a taxi or auto recently, and I told him, I was wearing a mask and this and that, and I told him, Enapa, I told him, Enapa, means he's a young man, he was hardly 30 years old. And then he took back and said, what are you telling? Means disrespect. Disrespect. Generally, everybody is addressed with respect. In our languages, we have all that. So, போறீங்களா அப்படின்னு சொல்லணும். மீன்ஸ் போறீங்களா மீன்ஸ் మీరు వెళ్తున్నారా వస్తారా, దట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్. వస్తారా, నాట్ వస్తావా is different. ఆయేగా, ఆయేంగే you should say. So he looked back and he said, then I took my mask out. So I could see my beard. Said, no, I found you to be young, that's why I said, don't mistake me. So Pramadat. So that is Maya Pramadat. And Pranayena Vapi. Or Pramadat means, okay, here he is saying carelessly, by unwittingly, inadvertently, or Pranayena, because I was your friend, lovingly, I was affectionate to you. Affection also brings out those kinds of words, So that's what he's saying here. Pranayena Vapi. Also, love and affection also I had between you, with you, and therefore that also was at play. And so either indifferently, because sometimes I could have been angry, etc., and I took you for granted also, and so that also is possible. Or I was friendly and also I used words that he's saying. Okay, let's translate this. Ignorant of this glory of yours, ignorant of this glory of yours, comma, thinking of you as a mere friend, thinking of you as a mere friend out of carelessness or out of affection, out of carelessness or out of affection, what was thus said rashly by me. What was thus said rashly by me, as, O Krishna, O Yadava, O friend, what was thus said rashly by me, as, O Krishna, O Yadava, O friend, and further, comma. The sentence, the shloka continues, and further. So the translation is like this. Ignorant of this glory of yours, thinking of you as a mere friend out of carelessness or out of friendship too, rather out of affection too, what was thus said rashly by me as, O Krishna, Yadava, and further. Next mantra. Yachavahasarthamasatkrutosi
यच्छावहासादमसत्कृतोऽसि
viharashayyasana bhojaneshu
विहारसय्यासनभोजनेषु
ekothavapyachyuta tatsamaksham
वाप्यच्युत तत्समक्षम्
takshamaye tvamaham aprameyam
तत्क्षामये त्वामहमप्रमेयम्
yachavahasarthamasatkrutosi
यच्छावहासार्धमसत्कृतोऽसि
viharashayyasana bhojaneshu
विहारसय्यासनभोजनेषु
ekothavapyachyuta tatsamaksham
एकोदवाप्यच्युत तत्समक्षम्
takshamaye tvamaham aprameyam
तत्क्षामये त्वामहमप्रमेयम्
yacha, and also further avahasartham. In Tamil we say parihasa. In Sanskrit there is a word called parihasa. That is what this avahasa means. Parihasa means making fun of. Pulling the leg, that is what this, pulling the leg, they say in English. And so, even for the sake of pulling your leg, okay, as a joke and as a ridicule, that also I've done. Avahasartham asatkritosi. Asatkritaha asi. You were insulted, you were slighted, you were ridiculed. Asatkritaha asi. By me, obviously. You were ridiculed by me. Okay. And when did this happen? Vihara, Shayya, Asana, Bhojaneshu. Vihara. Vihara means we used to go for walks, we used to casually walk with all of us and all Pandavas and you, or just us, or with when younger days with Duryodhana and all that. They're all cousins. They were all cousins. And we used to go. So in those times when we used to casually walk like Shayya. Shayya means while lying down. So lying down, we just casually we lie down and all the entire family is there. Everybody is lying in one different direction, and then there is a nice talk going on, chat. And so that's all before WhatsApp. These days it doesn't happen, but before WhatsApp, we used to do all that. And Shayya, Asana, or while sitting also. And all those conversations we had. Asana, Bhojaneshu. So don't think only you have dinner conversations. Even Krishna had dinner time conversations with friends and relatives and whatnot. Okay. So Bhojaneshu, he says. Okay. Let's meet for dinner, we say, right? Let's meet for lunch. Yeah, that also he had. And then Ekaha. Atha. Ekaha Athava. Correct. Ekaha Athava Pi Achyuta Tat Samaksham. Ekaha. Ekaha means when we were alone. All this Vihara, Shayya, etc. When you and I were alone. Ekaha Athava, or also Tat Samaksham. Hey Achyuta Athava Api, and also Tat Samaksham. Samaksham means in the presence of everybody. In public view, when many people were there. Samaksham, very interesting word. Aksham. Akshan is eye. Netram, chakshuhu. Samaksham, samanam aksham. Means appearing as same in front of everybody. All the eyes. That means in presence of everybody. That's the meaning of tat samaksham. Athava api achyuta tat samaksham. Tat kshamaye tvam aham aprameyam. Tat kshamaye, he says. Tat kshamaye means may you excuse me, may you pardon me. May you pardon me. Kshamaye. Tat kshamaye. Nich pratyaya. Ksham dhatu. Ksham. The literal meaning of ksham is sahane. Ksham sahane. To bear. To bear. Ksham. But also it means to pardon, to excuse, etc. Bear, shanti, amanityamadam vittam, ahimsa, kshantirardhamam. So that shanti, ability to put up with, shama. So greatest quality of a mother is shama. Ability to, a mother will not think twice. And for her suffering is not there or not, doesn't matter. And so that's shama. Prithvi equated with Kshama. Okay. Tat Kshamaye. Tvam aham aprameyam. Tvam. So, Tvam aprameyam. Aham Kshamaye. Tvam aprameyam. I'm telling you. Who are you? Aprameyam. Beautiful word. Aprameyam again. Right? Prameyam means you should immediately go to Pramata, Prameyam.
Prata.
Pramata, Prameyam, Prama and Pramanam. Pramana. Pramata, Prameyam. The knower knows the Prameyam, gaining knowledge called Prama through the means of knowledge called Pramanam. Correct? Prama. That is the way to look at it. So the same way here. Aprameyam Who are you, Krishna? Are you Aprameyam? Are you Prameyam? Yeah, all along I've been thinking you were in Vaikuntha. And I was thinking you are Prameyam. And I thought you had a particular form. You were sleeping in this Ananta Shayana and all. You've given you some great names. And all these names are there. But that is Prameya Vishnu. Okay, Prameya Krishna in Golok Vrindavan. But you are really Aprameyam. You are not an object of perception. You're not an object of perception. You are behind all perception. Okay? Aprameyam. These words, how people miss out. This is why Advaita is missed. That word Aprameyam. So Vishita Advaitins also have a way of telling on this. They will also explain Aprameyam. They will say, you can't, you are not available for everybody. Only one who surrenders, you are available. Okay, prapatti. One who does prapatti to you, only that person will get you. Like that, they will say. But our idea is pretty straightforward. Atma is aprameyam. Brahma is aprameyam. Even though Brahma is everything, I can see everything. Still, Brahma is aprameyam. Correct? Because I'm carried away by names and forms. Carried away by names and forms. That is why I take this ghata to be satyam. Ghata to be satyam. Instead of mithya. Okay, good. So let's translate the shloka. Moreover, hey Krishna, out of jest you have been slighted. Out of jest, J-E-S-T. Jest means out of ridicule. Out of jest you have been slighted. Comma, while walking, lying down, sitting and eating. While walking, lying down, sitting and eating. Comma, alone or even in public. Alone or even in public. Full stop. For all that, may I ask pardon. For all that, may I ask pardon of you. Comma, who cannot be known. Who cannot be known.
What is the last word?
Who cannot be known. Known. For all that, may I ask pardon of you, comma, who cannot be known. Hey Krishna, out of jest you have been slighted, comma, while walking, lying down, sitting, and eating, alone or even in public. Full stop. For all that, may I ask pardon of you, who cannot be known. Full stop. Yeah, let's chant the next one. पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य
पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य
त्वमस्य पूज्यश्च गुरुर्गरीयान्
त्वमस्य पूज्यश्च गुरुर्गरीयान्
न त्वत्समोऽस्त्य न त्वत्समोऽस्ति
न त्वत्समोऽस्ति
अभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः
अभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः
लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमप्रभाव
लोकत्रयेऽप्य प्रतिमप्रभाव
पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य
पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य
त्वमस्य पूज्यश्च गुरुर्गरीयान्
तमस्य पूज्यश्च गुरुर्गरीयान्
न त्वत्समोऽस्त्यभ्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः
न त्वत्समोऽस्त्यप्यधिकः कुतोऽन्यः
लोकत्रयेऽप्यप्रतिमप्रभाव
लोकत्रयेऽप्य प्रतिमप्रभाव
lot of tongue twisters right Pitasi lokasya charachara. So let's do that. Let's conclude today's class, and then we'll continue the discussion in the next class. Om swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam nyayena margena mahishaah गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
धन्यवाद गुरु।